Hello guys, Jignesh Jain here. This is our Redmi Note 7 Pro. Don't get confused with the iPhone user interface on this particular device. This is MIUI 12. So this is MIUI 12 running on our Redmi Note 7 Pro. And Xiaomi has now considered that iOS that we can take up some of the features from the iOS and use it directly on their Android devices. So yeah, this is on Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. MIUI version is 12. So let's just head up to the MIUI version and details. So this is my device information, and you can see that it is on MIUI version 12, 20.4.27 beta version, and that's it about the details. This is 128 GB and 6 GB RAM version. So yeah, other than that, you can see that the setting and everything is same. Nothing has been changed here. This is just a polished version of their previous MIUI 11. As you can see, the recent apps the recent apps which was been guessed that it would be coming with an iOS type is not yet been incorporated, maybe in the next build, but currently it has not been in this particular build. So yeah, recent apps is like a old one itself. We also have the floating windows. You must already know what the floating windows is. Once again, you go on the floating window. So this is it. This is the floating windows. If you want to use, you can use it. Other than that, dialer and all, everything is the same. Nothing has been changed there. If you go into camera also, nothing has been changed. There are the same settings and all, as you can see. All the previous options are available, nothing new. So yeah, that's it about the camera. Now let's get into the settings. It is a trickier part if you want to go to the settings right now. Okay, so in my device there is an information about your device. All the specs about device would be listed here if you want to see. This is the latest Android version. Oh sorry, the latest Android patch. The version is still Android 10, as you can see here, but the security patch level is of 1st April 2020. So that's in the my device. Now let's move forward, SIM card and the mobile. So as you can see, there is some of the user interface has been changed, as you can see in this particular thing. It looks neat right now. I'll say it's more neat than the Samsung's One UI. If you want to see, it's more neater than that. If you go into the WLAN, you can see the other options here. Everything is working perfect, no issues with that too. In the Bluetooth, in connection and sharing, we have all the previous options still available. Nothing has been changed here. In display, you can see that the sunlight mode and automatic brightness is still available. You can still change the color scheme if you want to, as per your preferences. You can use the dark mode too if you want to. So you can see the dark mode has been applied right now. You can also schedule the dark mode, and you can also adjust the contrast as per the requirement in this dark mode. You can change the size and the font type from here. Download it in the theme sections. Other than that, there's an option in notch and status bar. You can hide the notch if you want to, but I won't suggest that who uses this particular option right now. So yeah, if you want to, there are options. You can use any of the options below. So I'll just right now go with the don't hide. You also have an option to show the connection speed in the status bar, which was already available in the previous MIUI version. Other than that, as you can see, when we swipe down, we see the control center. This control center can be switched off from here. Now as soon as I switch it off, you can see that the normal status bar is available. So yeah, if you want to use this, you can use, and if you don't want to, you can also change the settings, change it from here. There's also an option for changing the battery icon, so if you want, you can change it from here. Other than that, the full screen mode is already running on this particular device. Moving forward, you have a lock screen option where you can use the raise to wake, double tap to wake up lock screen for notifications. You also have the lock screen clock format. You can use it as per your preferences, and it will change the lock screen clock. You also have the camera options to launch the camera from that particular lock screen itself if you want to. Okay, moving forward into the display, you have we have already covered this, I guess. So moving forward is sound and vibration. Everything is available, whichever things you want to, you can change it from here itself. There's nothing new. And notifications, you still have that floating notification badges, and notification that you want to be shown on your lock screen. So you can select it from here if you want to. You also have an home screen options, the launcher, if you want to change the launcher and all. It's more or less same. If you want, I would say that it is smooth, not as smooth as MIUI 11, but it is an usable version if you are carving for the MIUI 12 version and iPhone like gestures and the say user interface mostly like an iPhone, then you can use it. But since it's in my test device, so I'm using it on Redmi Note 7 Pro right now. Otherwise, I won't be using it as a daily driver. If you want to, flash it on your own risk. Okay, so you can also change the home screen. Just use from the Poco F1, the launcher. It would be more smoother than this particular version. So if you want to, you also have the options in wallpaper. If you want to change the wallpapers, you can always change the themes from here. 2 themes are already inbuilt. You can download more themes from the theme store by login ID and your password. So you also have password and security. It has fingerprint, face unlock, and Bluetooth also if you want to. In face unlock, you need to add the data. If you want to use fingerprint, you need to add the fingerprint, but you'll also need some PIN or password to set it up. Set it if you want to. Other than that, there's same privacy protection available right now. Battery and performance, it has not been much of the time right now after installing this ROM, so I won't say anything or won't comment about the battery performance right now. I'll be making another video on when the next build comes up, and I'll give you the performance details at that time. Currently there is no specific performance issue that I have seen. It is working properly. And apps also, you have all the details about the apps. There's an MIAI that no one use. We also have a screen time and special features. Let's go on to the screen time first. So you can see I have used it for the 12 minutes right now. Screen on time currently after the recharge and switch on the after the switching on the phone. So yeah, that's it. And you can see that the gestures and the UI, it is more or less same as that of iOS 12. So yeah, I don't know how this has been working with the Xiaomi, that they are copying it bluntly. I don't know. Now let's move to the special special features. You have game turbo option, video toolbox. In video toolbox, you have all the video shortcuts. and you have the step plus. You also have the other options like second space, kit space, MIO lab, light mode and all. If you want to, you can use it out. Then you have an account and sync. I have not added any account right now, so yeah, you can add it out. So this particularly you won't be seeing Google account right now, because for Google's we need to flash the gaps. If you want to try it out, I'll just share the link below the video, so you can try it out. So I'll say that's it guys with this particular video, and try it at your own risk if you are keen and you are sure that you know what you are doing. Otherwise I won't be suggesting you to flash this particular ROM right now on your phone, because this is a developer preview, and that also it's a first preview. So maybe there are unknown bugs that have not yet been discovered and will be discovered in the near future when the newer builds gets available. So yeah, that's it guys, take care.